With a star possibly returning to a promotion and more, this is Pro Wrestling Central. My name is John, and you're watching the Wrestling Report. With many fans upset at AEW over the issues with booking an event in Australia, it comes as no surprise to hear that AEW President Tony Khan was booed at the show.
Thank you all for being here tonight. This is going to be one of the best nights ever in AEW. And we appreciate you all being here tonight. Thank you.
It appears that WWE star Rhea Ripley was spotted attending the AEW Grand Slam event in Australia, given she lives in the country and her significant other, Buddy Matthews, works for the promotion. This does not come as a shock to most. Going over Booker T's suggestions for AEW, Ringside News noted that Booker T isn't one to sugarcoat things, and when it comes to AEW's long-term outlook, the WWE Hall of Famer has a strong message: think ahead or risk losing it all. In a recent interview with Forbes' Alfred Kanua, Booker T was asked about AEW's reliance on veteran stars while WWE continues to expand its developmental system with multiple training programs like NXT, LFG, the NIL program, and Evolve. While WWE is investing in young talent to fuel the next generation, AEW seems to be banking on names from the past. It's hard for me to say what they should do or anything like that, Booker said, but I could tell you back when I was in WCW and things were just running and everybody thought everything was good just because we were on television, like what we may see with those guys. You could wake up one day and they could be all over it. Booker, who saw WCW collapse from the inside, knows firsthand that just having a TV deal doesn't guarantee long-term success. He emphasized that AEW needs to be thinking ahead, so you better be thinking about what's next. You better be thinking about the future, he added. He pointed to WWE's commitment to building young stars, explaining how the company is ensuring its future remains strong. Just like I think we're thinking about right now with WWE, with so many programs, trying to think about the young talent out there that's going to be fueling this next generation, Booker said. While AEW has some rising stars, the company's reliance on established veterans like Edge, Christian Cage, Bobby Lashley, Samoa Joe, Shelton Benjamin, and Jeff Jarrett has led to concerns about how the company is preparing for the next wave of talent. Booker stressed that wrestling, like all sports, is a young person's game. Sports is a young person's business, he said. I say that with reality of wrestling because everybody that's a champion, they're young, because it's hard to aspire to be a champion when you're 60, but you see a 20-year-old kid that's the champion at 14 years old, you say, man, I could be that. I want to be that. For Booker, WWE's commitment to younger talent is why the company is seeing such massive success. Everything is so young, everything is so bright, everything has a great feel to it, and it's making people gravitate like we haven't seen in so many years, he said. His final words made it clear: success in wrestling isn't just about setting up a show and expecting it to last forever. A promoter told me a long time ago, you just can't set up a tent and do wrestling, he said. Talking about a possible return to TNA Wrestling, Austin Aries told the Soul Sessions, I'm not opposed to having conversations if there's interest anywhere. I had some brief conversations with TNA in the last 3 or 4 months about the door being open. It's just a timing thing, so we'll see what the future holds. In some unfortunate news, a former WWE star has passed away, with Ringside News writing that the wrestling world is mourning the loss of one of its pioneers, as Gran Hamada has passed away at the age of 74. His passing was first reported by San Luis Potosi, marking the end of a career that spanned decades and left a lasting impact on lucha libre and Japanese wrestling. Born in Maebashi, Japan in 1950, Hamada's career took him across the globe, making him one of the most influential junior heavyweights of his time. He trained under the legendary Antonio Inoki and started his career with New Japan Pro Wrestling (NJPW) in the early 1970s. With his quick, technical style, he became one of the first Japanese wrestlers to fully embrace lucha libre, blending high-flying maneuvers with strong grappling techniques. His work in Mexico helped bridge the gap between Japanese Puroresu and Mexican lucha libre. Hamada became a staple of Universal Wrestling Association (UWA), capturing multiple championships, including the UWA World Junior Light Heavyweight title, the UWA World Light Heavyweight title, and the UWA World Middleweight title. His innovative offense and ability to seamlessly transition between different wrestling styles made him a respected figure in both countries. In the 1980s, Hamada held the WWF Light Heavyweight Championship while competing in Mexico and Japan. Long before the title became an official part of WWE programming, his influence extended far beyond just holding gold. His style directly impacted future stars like Jushin Thunder Liger, Ultimo Dragon, and countless others who followed in his footsteps. In 1990, Hamada founded Universal Lucha Libre, a promotion that played a key role in popularizing lucha libre-inspired junior heavyweight wrestling in Japan. The company helped launch the careers of wrestlers such as Taka Michinoku and the original Kaientai, who would go on to make a name for themselves in both Japan and the United States. He made appearances in All Japan Pro Wrestling (AJPW) and Michinoku Pro Wrestling, continuing to prove that he could still go even as younger generations emerged. Hamada even had a brief run in Extreme Championship Wrestling (ECW), where he wrestled in a memorable six-man tag team match at ECW Barely Legal 1997, teaming with Masato Yakushiji and the Great Sasuke against Dick Togo, Taka Michinoku, and Terry Boyd. The match was an introduction for many US fans to the fast-paced Japanese junior heavyweight style. Despite slowing down in later years, Hamada continued to wrestle into his late 60s, with his last recorded match taking place in 2018. His contributions to wrestling cannot be overstated, as he helped shape an entire generation of junior heavyweight and lucha-inspired wrestlers. Gran Hamada's legacy will live on through the countless wrestlers he influenced and the promotions that embraced his innovative style. His impact on NJPW, UWA, AJPW, and Michinoku Pro and beyond is undeniable, and he will always be remembered as one of the true pioneers of junior heavyweight wrestling. And this was your pro wrestling news update. I hope you're all having a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see y'all later.